The Singapore Council of Women's Organisations, SCWO, is the national coordinating body for 57 women's organisations in Singapore. And with our members' organisations and their membership, we reach out to 600,000 women, which is a wonderful constituency to unite together to work for women's rights and responsibilities in Singapore.
SCWO has 4 main areas of activity. We provide a range of services, mostly for women in distress. We have several advocacy initiatives. We celebrate the achievements of women. And we also create opportunities for member organizations to exchange views and explore possible collaborations.
Star Shelter is a temporary refuge for women and children who are survivors of domestic violence. It's a place where they can heal from the trauma of abuse and be empowered to rebuild their lives free from violence. We take a holistic approach in helping our clients, from providing them with the basic needs such as safe accommodation, food and clothing, to meeting their emotional needs through therapy such as counseling, art therapy, and support group.
So art actually creates a very safe environment for them to talk about their feelings, their trauma, things that happen to them, which some of them may find too painful to talk about.
English classes, IT lessons, tuition for children, providing them with transport allowance to enable them to get to work, look for a job, or even send their children to school.
The SCWO Legal Clinic is aimed at providing legal advice to women homemakers who have issues with respect to financial support and family violence. It is run by volunteer lawyers from our affiliate, the Singapore Association of Women Lawyers. The Muslim Legal Clinic was set up as an extension of this. SCWO is one of 2 centres in Singapore which gives advice on Muslim law.
So specifically, one can get advice on issues pertaining to Muslim divorce, maintenance for children, maintenance for a wife, whether it's pre or post-divorce.
They have the right to go to him and say, Islamically, you own.
There are not too many legal clinics in Singapore which focus on these areas, and it is a rarity for you to get a focus group of lawyers volunteering to give advice on this area.
Maintenance Support Central is a one-stop drop-in centre providing assistance and support for single parents who have difficulties in receiving their court-ordered maintenance. Our main service is the video link filing.
The video link service gives claimants the option to apply for the enforcement of maintenance order at our centre instead of having to go to the court. For some people, going to the court can be quite traumatic. Women's Register reaches out to younger women with inspiring talks and seminars, networking opportunities, and a mentoring scheme.
As a federation for 57 women's organisations, SCWO is well placed to gather feedback and also provide a voice on women's issues at a national, regional as well as international level. We have, for example, presented shadow reports at the United Nations meetings on the Convention for the Elimination of All Forms of Discrimination Against Women, or CEDAW. We've also presented papers on violence against women and trafficking in persons at the ASEAN Confederation of Women's Organisations, or ARCO. Meanwhile, in Singapore, our Board Agenda initiative advocates for better representation of women on boards as well as senior leadership positions.
The Singapore Women's Hall of Fame is a celebration of the outstanding women who have made or are making an impact on our nation. They are the boundary breakers and record holders, the risk takers and change makers, the role models and standard setters.
It doesn't matter if no one's been there before. it doesn't mean a woman can't be the first one.
Pick up the baton and run with it.
The Hall of Fame was launched in 2014 with 108 inaugural honorees. More are inducted each year at a gala dinner in March to mark International Women's Day. As the umbrella body for women's organizations in Singapore, SCWO aims to create opportunities for members to network and to explore ways to work with each other. Twice a year, leaders of member organizations come together at the President's Forum to discuss ideas of the day. And at conversations at SCWO, held several times a year, small groups of member organizations update each other on their projects and explore possible collaborations. The popular new-to-you thrift shop is managed entirely by volunteers. Proceeds from the store help to fund the Star Shelter and other SCWO activities. The IT Hub is open to members of the public and offers classes in basic computer skills. The SCWO Centre has several function rooms that are used for meetings and workshops. And there is a cafe that is open to members of the public.
A platform to share ideas for women.
Having more women on corporate boards is a business imperative.
Empower women with education and training.
Create more opportunities for women to start up and grow successful businesses.
We can do much more.
Let's keep going.